Hello and welcome to Coaster Schooling. Today we are focusing on the drop of our coaster that we left off in the last episode. This is episode 2, so let's get straight into it. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter part to Coaster School. We're just focusing on the drop, what makes the drop good, what makes the drop bad, all that kind of good stuff. So if you struggle with drops, this is for you. Now, let's get started. So we're going to go into our coaster and edit at the end of this segment. Go into the advanced editor. From here on out, I will be using advanced editor for everything except maybe the brake run. But from here, basically until I say no, advanced editor is the way to go. So let me just show you what not to do in a drop. I'm just going to say don't make a drop completely straight. So see how I just kind of, let's exit that. See how I'm just going to make this really sharp, bad looking, and I'm just going to go straight. Like that. That looks, I'm sorry if people do this, but it looks hideous. You need sloping. You need this drop to curve out and curve down. You can't just have it cut off and just do, I don't even know how to explain that. So what you're going to do is you're going to have at least 2 pieces that curve the drop into the maximum steepness. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put this piece and I'm going to put a piece lower than it. They don't have to be the largest pieces. You can shrink them a little bit. And then I'm going to put those pieces into that. And this one's going to start just barely having it come down. This one's coming down a little bit more, just like that. And this should slope it to the ground. And sometimes just for helpful use, I try and get a stamp point on the grid. So once I get to the bottom of the drop, I'll click Snap Node to Grid down here. And that'll snap the drop perfectly onto the grid, so it's nice and neat for when I need to do something elsewhere with it. So when you're making your drops, as you can see how I slope that down, I didn't just cut right off and go straight down and then go right out to the bottom. This helps with G-force. This helps with how much airtime you actually get on the drop. This helps keep it realistic so that when people see your park, they go, ooh, that's a nice looking coaster. I want to go and ride that. I mean, obviously, an AI guest wouldn't say that, but a real person in the other server, if they get drawn in by a cool coaster, they're going to want to go ride it. That's why I get so many people rating this one, because it just stands out, So, for the drops, you always want to keep it, once again, sloping. You always want to slope it down, crest it to the bottom, and perfectly meet up with the ground. Obviously, you don't have to sometimes a drop will be curved. Sometimes a drop will be beyond vertical in that situation. But you always want to have something along this line and don't cut it off right away because that looks very, very disturbing. Anyways, that's it for this video. I know it was very, very short, but it's a small little segment that I'm trying to cover, but don't want to go into too many other things in this episode because the next episode may be a little bit longer than this. Well, actually, quite a bit longer than this. If you haven't already, make sure to join my Discord server. The link is in the description. I post news about all of this stuff. I post news about different things. And if I'm not active, I'll post news on that. And we can talk. We can join voice channels, play games, all that fun stuff. So I'd strongly recommend getting on to the Discord server. I'll see you guys later, and have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.